Hello everybody, I am Sarah B, and I am here for your live reading. It's a pop-up reading midweek. I hope that this finds you well. I am on my balcony. It's way darker than I wanted it to be. I wanted you guys to see the leaves and everything coming on in. But that'll have to be for maybe another day. Maybe tomorrow I'll come out and do the live from out here. We'll see. But I hope you guys are doing well. I am sitting on my balcony. You might be able to hear the crickets and random noises, like people whistling. I was just, as I was setting up, I heard some bats making some noises. So it was, it's been interesting. Hello, hi. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. This is a general reading, not personal. So please take what resonates and leave with the rest. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. It really does help the channel circulate. So please click on like. Okay, so it looks like we have Truth Be Told. This is my first time really going live when it's darker out, so I do apologize for this not picking up as nicely as I'd like. But it is what it is, right? Hi, how are you? So first I do the overall energy for the reading, and then I will take questions. So right now I'm doing the overall energy. We have Truth Be Told. What else do we have, Spirit? So I'm feeling like you might be coming into some information, or something might be revealed, or you might be revealing something. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Yeah, Brian, it's way darker than I thought it was going to be when I looked outside. I just got done recording for November, a couple of readings for, the monthly for you guys. And I looked outside and was like, oh no, I wanted you guys, the leaves are starting to turn. So I wanted you guys to see the backdrop of my balcony. It's really, really cool. But now you can't, obviously. Oh, really? Oh, I bet they copied off of me. How are you guys? That's okay. At least maybe you can hear the crickets. I was saying that when I was setting up, I could hear bats making their noises, which was pretty cool. All right, Spirit, what do we have for the overall energy? I mean, I'll still come outside, even though you can't see. It feels like, to me, I love the crisp air. I love the fall. So to me, this is a perfect evening anyway. I don't know if you can hear those crickets, but they sound amazing. Okay, so it looks like you're being torn. Like, I feel like there's something going to be revealed to you guys this weekend, or maybe soon. I'm feeling like it might be coming in for the end of the week or this weekend. But I feel like you're stuck between a choice that you have to make. You're stuck between decisions that you need to really take care of. I feel like you're not sure which way to go in a certain situation. I mean, I know a lot of people are having difficulty making decisions right now. Everything is so much chaos in the world and in people's personal lives that it's definitely not easy. Okay, so what else do we have, Spirit? else do we have? I feel like that might be it from this deck, not getting anything. All right, so let's move on. I can take a hint, Spirit. Hello, everybody. So right now I'm doing the overall energy for this midweek reading. Once I get through all the Oracle decks, I'll move on to Tarot with card pulls for you guys. You can ask questions. What happens is I scroll back up to the beginning of the chat and answer questions in the order that they're received. So, yeah, you just have to wait until after I'm done the overall energy, but I will absolutely answer your questions. You'll know it's your question because I'm going to say your handle before I ask the question. So that's how you'll know it's yours, and you don't have to ask the question more than once. I see the questions in the order they are taken, and that's how I will address them, just so you know. Okay, we have boundaries. You might need to put up some boundaries this weekend. You might have to say no to people who might be taking advantage of you, or maybe somebody is setting up boundaries for you. Maybe you are the one who somebody is going to be saying no to, or you know, maybe not this weekend, but it might cause you to feel salty about that. You might be emotional about how that plays out. I feel like there are a lot of people are in their emotions right now. So be aware of that. It's okay to feel your emotions. Just don't act out of your emotions. You know, if it's not rational, if you don't think it's gonna benefit you, then it's probably not. If you want questions answered, wait till you're in the right mind frame. If you're doing something from an emotion, if you're pissed off or you're sad or whatever, then it's probably not a good time to get those questions answered or even ask the question. We have celebrations. Some of you might be preparing for a night out, or maybe there's a wedding or a you know, some kind of get together with friends. This could even be like sitting around a bonfire. You know, maybe you're planning a happy hour, something along those lines. But I feel like you're going to be getting together with the people you care about. Okay, what else do we have here? Hello, everybody. I am Sarah B., and this is Just Be Tarot. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live. You know, it really helps my channel grow and circulate. I'm not monetized, so any help you can give me is appreciated. And you know, just by clicking on like is super awesome for me. So anything that you can do is appreciated. It's absolutely free for you and priceless for me. Thank you. Okay, so we have anxiety and glow up. So maybe somebody is getting, you know, something done this weekend, maybe a haircut, maybe their hair done. I know I have an appointment this weekend to get my hair maintained. But this could be somebody who is feeling themselves, somebody who is been working on themselves and feeling it. They have been putting in the work, and now people can see it from the outside as well. So it's really, really amazing that you have come so far, that other people are seeing this glow in you. We have anxiety. So you might be feeling some anxiety over, like I said, it's all of these things that are very prevalent right now. All right, people are putting up boundaries. You might catch feelings because of it. Because of it, you might have anxiety. You might start to think irrationally about certain things or certain situations. But Spirit's telling you, stay present. Not everything is about you. That is just your ego talking. And people need to create boundaries because maybe they have, triggers and certain wants that they need to take care of. People might not be just saying no to you because it's you. It could be because they have other things that, you know, pile on top of all of that information. But let me move on to this next deck. I hope everybody's doing well. I am Sarah B. And this is Just Be Tarot. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. We have the Strength card. I just heard stand in your strength. Oh, and this was on the side of the table out here. Go the distance. And it was at the same time where we have this Strength card. Okay? You're being asked to come up with as much strength and endurance as you can because you're going to need it. I feel like Spirit's calling you into something that you're going to need to have some endurance for. To really, you might be going through something that might last a little while. Everything comes to an end, even good times come to an end, but you have to remember that the not so good times come to an end too. So just keep your chin up and know that that's the situation right now. Endurance is what I heard. You might be enduring something strenuous, something that you never thought you could survive. But you're crossing that finish line. So I do feel like you're able to tackle whatever it is that is being thrown in front of you. Of course, we're being called to count our blessings. Be having a lot of gratitude because that's the highest form of maintaining energy, is being grateful for what you have right now. Rezia, you know, I'm still doing the overall energy. So we have nurture. Somebody might be coming towards you this week that you might have to nurture. This could be a child, this could be an animal. Maybe you're dog sitting or house sitting, or maybe you're even babysitting, or you decide to take your niece and nephew out on a little excursion. But I feel like there's something coming into your life where you feel like you have to, maybe somebody's going to be coming up to you because you feel like a safe place, and they're going to open up to you about something. They're going to reveal something to you, and you're asked to keep that, close to your heart and not tell anybody. It could be something that they're revealing, something that is taking them a lot of courage to tell anybody. Maybe they want your advice about something. They might see you as a safe place. Prayer. Connecting to your higher power through prayer or meditation. Or I just heard chanting. however you connect with your higher power, you're asked to make that connection. I feel like there's a lot of messages that your guides, guardian angels, ancestors would love to share with you. So you might want to take some time to yourself, even if it's in the shower, to connect with your higher power, to see where that's going to lead. You could be called to do something really important or maybe called to recognize something, maybe called to be challenged in some way. Okay, so let's move on to the next deck. Once again, I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. And I am shuffling for the overall energy for this reading. Now, once I'm done the overall energy, I'm going to be pulling cards for the collective. I pull 2 cards per question, and I will scroll all the way up to the beginning to answer questions. So, and I go in order. So you don't have to ask a question more than once. I will get to you, and you'll know it's your question because I'm going to say your handle first, and then I will move on with the question. So everybody gets their chance. All right, so now this deck is for whoever you're thinking about. Could be family, could be friend, could be your partner, it could be a situationship, it could be a crush, could be a booty call, depending on who you're thinking of once I read the message on the card. So keep an open mind with these questions. It's about love, not specifically romance. Well, this one is strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. So this might be about a booty call. If you're thinking that this person is falling in love with you, they are not. So make sure you maintain that energy. So if you happen to be catching feelings for a booty call, or a booty call is catching feelings for you and you're not feeling the same way, make sure you're communicating that, because you don't want anybody to think that they're getting into something more than you're willing to offer or have to offer. That's that boundaries. Again, putting up boundaries, communicating. Really, boundaries are meant to be put up so people don't get hurt. Oftentimes, people think that putting up boundaries is hurting you, but it's really so somebody else or you don't get hurt. So that could be creating a boundary, telling somebody, you know what, I feel like you might be falling for me, or I feel like I might be falling for you. Is there any, do you think there's any kind of connection here? And if they tell you no, then you might want to pull back from that relationship, especially if it's this strictly sexual energy. All right. So we have self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Okay, like I said before, don't act in emotion. Okay, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're calming down before you put forth any kind of effort into something, any kind of reaction into an answer. You don't want to answer off the cuff or text somebody back in anger, because it never ends well. And we all know that. We've all been there. So just make sure you take a second, maybe you want to go take a walk around the block before you answer anything, or go to bed and see how you feel in the morning. So practice self-care. That's a way of caring for yourself, knowing what your triggers are. Okay, we have different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. So again, once again, communicating. Maybe they want something that you don't. Maybe this person it has different goals. They have different ideas than you. They see different views of the world differently. Maybe it's political, maybe it's religious, maybe it's sexual, but maybe there's something that you and this person just aren't compatible on. And Spirit's saying there's something better for you, somebody out there that's more compatible than this person that you're thinking of. regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So somebody might be feeling bad for, you know, what they said to you, or what they did to you. Now that person is likely not to come forward and tell you that, but that doesn't mean they're not sorry. That doesn't mean they haven't thought about it or replayed it in their head. But it's up to us to forgive and move on. Healing is for us. Hello, everybody. I see all you guys coming on. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Right now, I'm doing the overall energy for the reading, and I am going through the overall energy. And once I'm done here, I am going to move on to questions for the collective. I'm going to scroll back up to the beginning of the chat and answer questions in the order that they're received. So stay tuned for that. You'll know it's your question because I will say your handle and then before I answer the question. So let's see if there's anything else from this deck before I move on. We have a stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. And then we have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. So you put in the work. You have elevated. You've been attracting lots of amazing energy. Take advantage of that energy and keep up that vibration because it's going to just bring in more abundance for you. All right, so let's see. I know I'm constantly shifting out here. Let's see here. So I am going to shuffling for tarot now, so feel free to ask your questions. I'm going to be scrolling up to the beginning. To answer your questions after I give this a good shuffle. I hope everybody's well. Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I just saw that go up, so I do appreciate you guys, and it does help me, helps me grow, helps my channel circulate. So it really does mean a lot. You know, I'm not monetized on here, so I'm doing these readings from because I care about you guys, and I really am invested in you know, becoming a safe place for you, and knowing that, you know, there are people out here who actually care about your well-being and your mental health. So please click on like and subscribe, and so I can get my channel circulating and spreading, you know, positivity and love and light. Okay, Rafiki, you need to go. Peace out. Okay, so let's scroll back. Jazz wants to know what got revealed to me. What's the energy around that? Okay, Jazz wants to know what's the energy around what got revealed to her. Something that was obvious. It seems like you're ignoring what's right in front of you. or you were ignoring what was right in front of you, and you're finally seeing. I feel like you're being more present, and you're seeing exactly what was meant for you, exactly what path you're meant to be on. So I feel like that's getting revealed to you all the time. You just have to remain present to understand it. Yep, and there's a healing energy around that. So, you know, staying present is what's going to be the most revealing. And it's going to offer a great healing energy. Okay. S. Metha asks, what is DSS Virgo thinking or feeling about me? I feel like there's some kind of healing going on with this person. They're trying to take each day as it comes, but right now they're in this healing energy. They might be healing themselves, or that they might be healing from a past relationship. But I do feel like they're healing. Let me see. How does DSS Virgo feel about S. Metha? They're feeling that there's no stability in the relationship. There's nothing there. They're not feeling any kind of energy towards you. They're not feeling excitement or anything. You know, with the Wands energy, that's excitement and passion and everything, and they're just not feeling that. But I do think it's because they're in this healing energy and on their own path to healing. Hi, Anjana. I'm doing well. And Jana asks, Avalash's true intention. His current feelings. What is Avalash's true intentions for Anjana? For Anjana. What is Avalash's true intentions for Anjana? Sometimes it's hard to feel the energy when they're not in the actual chat, because their energy isn't connected to you. What is Avalash's true intentions with Anjana? Yep, it feels like you, I was going to say you guys are separated. Yep. Are you guys in contact, I wonder? I feel like they're walking away. It feels like they're walking away from this. I feel like they are being called to something else. Nice to meet you too, Frankie. So, what is going on in Avalash's life? Okay. I do have the healing or devil card came out. So this person might be going through some kind of, they're struggling. There's something that is distracting. Okay, so there's something that is distracting them. We have the devil, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the King of Cups. This is somebody whose cups are empty. There's a lack of emotion here. I feel like they are trapped in some kind of energy. This could be addiction. This could be in a relationship that they don't want to be in. This could be, I don't know, they're bound to something that is not serving them. There's an emotional disconnect here. This person might be hanging around the wrong people or in the wrong social circles. They might be drinking too much or partying too much. But I feel like they're distracted by something that's not serving them. Rezia asks me, I have a reading. Of course you can. I'm going to pull a couple cards generally for you because there's no question. And can I have another card for Rezia, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, which is planning and thinking and communication, being thought-filled, analytical. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like there's some opportunity that you're missing. Maybe because you're overanalyzing something. You might be missing opportunities because you are, it's like you're putting something under a microscope. Now this could be a relationship, this could be a career, this could be something to do with family members, but there's something you're missing because you're missing out on, because you're overanalyzing, you're picking apart and dissecting the situation, and it doesn't need to be. I'm feeling like this is a basic situation that should not be, you're putting too much into it and you're missing other opportunities. And when those opportunities come along, you're picking them apart as well. It's time to keep an open mind and an open heart so you can take advantage of those opportunities rather than have them waste away. Okay. And Jana says, ma'am, can you please read a card for me? Of course I can. I have one more card for Anjana. Can I have one more card for Anjana? Thank you. Oh boy, you are full of love, Anjana. This is the Queen of Cups energy. People are looking at you like you're a loving person who is a great nurturer. People find you as a safe place. They can share their emotions with you and you're supportive and you're just a great loyal person. But there's somebody in your energy who's taking advantage of that loyalty, that nurturing, that vulnerability. So be careful for that. Okay, there's somebody in your energy who is not who you think they are. You can't trust everybody, so make sure that you are keeping your goals and your plans to yourself, because people can take that energy and run away with it. Take it, what's meant for you, and use it to their own advantage. So make sure you're keeping an eye out for yourself. You're just a tender heart, and people can see that, and they might try to take advantage of you. Okay, Rezia asked, what is Murshid Abdullah's current energy? Thank you. Thank you. There is some kind of anxiety here. This person is anxious. They might be staying up at night. Maybe they have insomnia. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I feel like they are being called to in a different direction than what they thought was going to happen. So they might be chasing their dreams or focusing on their own path. They might be leveling up or trying to level up spiritually, mentally, physically, to put their mind at ease about something. Cam 05. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. No, Esmetha, it's not, well, not anymore. It's still the collective. I am pulling 2 cards per question at this point. And Jana says, what's coming in my career? New job this year, success. Thank you. Okay, so you might be, there's something that's coming. You're going to finally feel like you're being treated fairly. This might be a raise, or you might be getting, you might be reaping the rewards of somebody's fight to get you more money. I do see that your eyes are opening to something bigger and better for you. That could be this new job, or this, you're going to be, you feel like you're being treated more fairly. So I do feel like there's something bigger and better coming in for you. It's like you have a lot of opportunities to put yourself out there to change your career. It's just about you doing it. But I don't see any blockages. I feel like there's going to be a lot of good energy coming in for you on the career front. And Jana also asks, why in my life there are blockages always? And Jana wants to know why there's blockages. Because you're not changing the way you do things. That's usually how blockages, you stay in the same cycle because you're doing the same thing. It means you have to change your lifestyle, change the way you think, change the way you go about life, cut ties with people who aren't serving you, things that aren't benefiting you. But I'll pull cards. You don't want my advice. Oh, we have 2 6s. We have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. So I feel like you are, you're being asked to stay present. Yep, that could be a good reason why blockages are always in your life, because you're not staying present. You're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, and another reason is because you don't have a good enough self-esteem. You're lacking self-confidence. So you have to raise that energy. Have more confidence in yourself. Know your own worth and stay present. And Janet asks, ma'am, can you please check what connection is with Abalash? Soulmate or twin flame? It looks like Abalash is not interested. I feel like there's something is very lackluster here. Yeah. I feel like there's losing interest. Yeah, I feel like things are going to get rough in this relationship. I feel like you have better opportunities coming in. But I don't see that this person has any emotional connection to you. Hi, S12. S12 asks, does Kay have feelings for me? That's why she's trying to hide. Does Kay have feelings readings for S12. What is K's energy towards S12? K's energy towards S12. Okay, well, we have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they want to, they see a future with you. Well, they want a future with you. They see the whole family situation. They see a house. They see kids. They want a future with you. Let's see what else comes out. They want to be able to connect. They want to have it all. They see you having a life together. What else for S12? How does K feel about? They want to make a lot of changes so they can be in your life. These are planned changes. Moving, adjusting. They would love to have plans to get to this place with you, and they'll do what it takes to get there. Oh, thank you, Carla. That's so sweet. I just get hot when I do readings. I don't know why. I always have, which is why I'm in tank tops most of the year when I'm doing readings. I get really overheated when I am reading. So I was like, I need to put my hair up. I was recording readings for the monthly tarot readings for November for you guys, and for zodiac signs. And I come out here and it's chilly. It's a little cold right now, but that's okay. I like being outside. I love this time of year when it's crisp, and the air is just, it's cold, but it's not like super freezing yet. I do love that. But thank you so much, Carla. Cam05 said, did the girl with the gold and black hair that asked my age find me good looking? All right. What is the energy of the girl with the gold and black hair towards Cam 05? What is the energy of the girl with the... Ooh, I saw one flip over. Oh, this person liked you. They were attracted to you. I feel like they don't think that... I don't think that they were... in your league, though. I do feel like they're thinking about you and they wish they could message you. I'm not sure if they got your contact information, though, but I feel like they wish... This is Ace of Swords is about messaging, about communication, so they wish they could have kept communicating with you or got your number in some aspect, but I really do feel like they don't think that they're in your league. Yeah, there is they have a crush on you. So, yes, they did find you good looking, but they didn't think that they were good enough for you at that moment. And Jana S., thank you so much, ma'am. I strongly claim all this positive energies, blessings, career, love, abundance, wealth, health in my life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ma'am. Gratitude. Lots of best wishes to you. Thank you. And Jana, that's so sweet. May I ask what my guides would like? This is for Carla. Carla asks, may I ask what my guides would like to tell me right now? Spirit, I'm asking for... Carla wants to know about her guides. Can you give me guidance from her guides and guardians? Ancestors, protectors, right beings from the highest realms. Thank you. You are first of all, you're feeling in the dumps. You're not feeling like yourself. You are a loving, nurturing person who brings a lot of light and love to everyone around you. But right now, and you're still that energy, don't get me wrong. That's just because you're reversed doesn't mean that that's not your energy. But right now, you're in the dumps. You're not feeling yourself. But you're trying to surround yourself with people who make you feel like that sunlight again, who make you, who like give you, I just heard that, who give you a power boost. So it's like if you're not doing that, that this is a sign that you should be filling your time and spending your time with people who do give you a power boost, who do make you feel good about yourself, who are on the same level as you, mentally, spiritually, because there's a connection there. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people and with happy hearts and loving energy. Maybe you haven't been, and that's why you're feeling kind of crappy. But it's definitely a change in energy, a change in the people that you surround yourself with, maybe a change in habit. But that's just, if you're not doing that already, it's an indication that you need to be. Okay, Aisha, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. It is cold out here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last, but I'm trying. My hands are getting a little frozen. Okay, Aisha asked, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. What is Alfredo's current energy towards me? What is Alfredo's current energy? What the heck? Okay, so when this card came out, this card went flying off of the table. Now, to me, I'm taking that as a sign. It says in this different pages card says, you and this person don't share the same vision. So just an FYI on that, and then we have the Three of Swords. So I'm not sure that this person is right for you, or you might want to look out for red flags, because this might be in your future. Staying with this person might lead to heartbreak, or just prepare yourself or look for red flags. Maybe it's something that can be mended. But I definitely, when that card flew off, Spirit said grab it. And I had to tell you, reiterate that from the overall energy, because I do leave those cards here. I leave them out the whole time while I am, doing your readings. Can I have another card? Thank you. Yeah, it looks like you're stuck in a cycle. This energy is not advantageous for you at all. Okay, so we have, not only do we have different pages, the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, you're stuck in a cycle. I think you're in a comfort zone thinking that this person is your person. Okay, but this person isn't your person. I don't even know if this person makes you feel good about yourself, because we have this Five of Coins energy where it's like you almost feel like you're left out all the time. Like they don't invite you to things. You often feel like you're missing out on things with this person. So I don't feel like this person is your person. There's somebody better out there for you. Okay. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I do have to tell you what comes out. I am not the type of person to sugarcoat things. However, I do feel terrible when it's not all hearts and rainbows, but I feel like if it was, then I wouldn't be true to you guys, and I wouldn't be true to my integrity of being a card reader. I really feel like I have to tell the truth when it comes out. Does it make me feel good all the time? No. I care so much about you guys, but I also want you guys to find the right people. I want you guys to find the right careers and the right families, and to, experience, um, you know, fullness and wholeness in your lives. So I'm sometimes giving these, these not such good news is not happy for me, but I know that it's going to make you and put you in a better position. I don't know if that makes sense, but um, I feel like I have to be truthful, so I can't sugarcoat. So I do hope that you don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to do the best I can with being as truthful as I can, with the energy that's surrounding you. Okay, so Rezia says, does Murshid miss me? Okay, does Murshid miss me? What is Murshid's energy towards Rezia? I do feel like there is some kind of anxiety he's feeling towards you. I don't feel like he misses you. I feel like there is some kind of something he's trying to, some kind of emotions he's trying to get a hold of, or trying to hold back from or understand better. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety here. But I also am feeling like you have to trust divine timing. I feel like there's a healing energy that has to happen. And right now he's in an anxious place. Hi, Sun Psychic. How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you here, Christy. I hope you're doing well. S12 says, thank you so much. I would like to know how Nikki feels towards me. What is Nikki's energy towards S12? What is Nikki's energy towards S12? What is Nikki's energy towards S12? Thank you. Woo. Let's see what comes out. They're holding on to you for something. They keep in contact with you for a reason. You might give them calming energy. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's a stillness or a calmness that they feel when you're around them. I feel like they learn something from you as well. You might be a mentor or influence on them. A good influence. Like, I feel like they're learning a lot from you. They're inspired by you. And like I said, there's a calmness about how they feel about you. Maybe you're a calming energy. They feel like you're a safe place. I feel like they want to hold on to this. Whatever it is that you guys have, they want to hold on to it. Or they want it to grow. Because a lot of times when we save money, this is saving, holding on to something, saving, then, it collects interest. And so I feel like that this person might be interested in you. If you're not together yet, then I feel like this might be happening. Okay, that's why I asked my age. Okay. What is A thinking? Okay, so wait, Cam. Okay, that's why I ask my age. I don't know what that means. I don't want to think that, I want you to think I'm skipping over you. I just don't understand that question. So if you can clarify that question, I'll answer it. Let me know. Okay, Cam? Aisha says, What is A thinking and feeling regarding working with me? How does, thank you. He's, you know, trying to, you might remind him of somebody, feeling nostalgic, but he doesn't have an emotional connection there. Or he's trying not to have an emotional connection. You might remind him of somebody from the past, or maybe you talk about the past a lot, or he maybe, you know, you he reminisces with you, perhaps. But I feel like he's trying not to form an emotional connection. And the next question Aisha asks is, what does he think of me personally? What does A think of Aisha personally? Can I have another thing? Some kind of missed opportunity, or maybe that you're underpaid is what I just heard. I heard, like I was saying, missed opportunity, but Spirit just said underpaid or undervalued with this. Undervalued, Spirit interrupted me and corrected me to say. But then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So that's like a lack of creativity, spontaneity, passion in something. So maybe you're not showing a lack of passion or excitement about the job. Or maybe he feels like you would benefit more from a raise and be more excited about the job if you were paid more, or maybe you feel less excited because you're undervalued. It's me again. Hello, I'm glad to see you back. I hope you're well. I'm doing well, thank you. We have, may I ask what are Scorpio's current energies towards me? Okay, so that came out before I asked the question. So what are Scorpio's current energy towards it's me again? What are Scorpio's current energies towards it's me again? Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so they are, first of all, any kind of queen is a feminine energy. So they are feeling, and feminine energy in the tarot is nurturing, kind, soothing, a safe place in the upright. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is all that, and plus they know what they want. They work really hard to maintain the lifestyle that they have, and want to have. They have a lot of goals, a lot of drive. Okay, so I feel like they see you as that type of person, or they might be driven towards you. Now we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so the High Priestess is somebody who works on intuition. Doesn't really say much, is really about being intuitive. Doesn't need to speak because they work on feelings alone. They have a lot of connection with their higher power. They are really cosmic and really insightful. But when it's in reverse, it's like they're on the brink of saying something. They might be feeling like they have to bite their tongue, but something needs to be said. All right, so whether that's you needing to say something or them needing to say something is up to you. But I do feel like they think of you along the same lines as them, like a nurturer, the caring, loving, hard worker, giving everything all you've got, loyal, a lot of drive. All right, so Cam05 says, why did they think they weren't good enough? Cam wants to know, why did they think they weren't good enough? They might be new at dating, or they might be young. A page is like a student, so maybe they're in school, or they are of school age. It's somebody who's just learning, somebody who maybe they're new to dating, or they've never really had, you know, they don't have a lot of, dating experience, or and I feel like they might have been nervous or overwhelmed when you were giving them attention. But I do see something coming together here. Maybe you'll see them again. Because the Two of Wands in the upright is a separation. And when it's in reverse, it's about coming together, like reuniting. So I wonder if there's a chance of you guys reconnecting at some point, maybe in the future. Oh, thank you so much, Just Janelle. You're pretty. Stop it. That's so sweet. I'm not used to people saying that to me ever. Thank you. Aisha says, can you shuffle once more for Alfredo's energy towards me, please? Okay, so Aisha wants to know, what is Alfredo's energy? Okay, so I do see that this is an intellectual connection with this King of Swords energy. King of Swords is about intellect, communication, detail-oriented, very blunt, very honest, doesn't mince words, very focused. But I don't see this working out. I know you want it to, but I can't change the energy. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So that is like giving up. They stopped working for it. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They stopped working for it. So have you been in communication lately? Because I mean, his energy is here. Like, I'm not, like, I can't make this stuff up. I know it seems like I'm being a jerk or cold about it. But I mean, I know I can't stand when this type of stuff comes out. Trust me, I don't like it. But I feel like that's an indication that you need to move on. Like, it's not me being mean, it's the universe saying, okay, you have to cut ties here because there's something better for you. There's something else, somebody who's going to be more into you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, just a plug for myself. I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. I am doing a 2-card pull for questions for the collective right now. I am I go live usually every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7. So those are my normal times, my absolute in stone going to go live. But today is just a pop up. I wanted to connect with you guys. I felt like last week, because I was sick, I didn't get enough time with you. So I needed to get that energy back. And I just love the energy on this channel. You guys really make it worth it. Like I said, I'm not monetized, so I do this just because I love you, and I do want my channel to grow, of course. Who wouldn't? But that's not really why I'm doing this. I do it because I want to spread kindness, and I want people to know that I'm a safe place, and somewhere that you can go to ask questions and aren't going to be judged, and are going to get the truth. Like I said, it's not always something that I love delivering, but with me, you're going to get the truth. And I hope that you can respect that, because I respect you enough to tell you the truth. So with that being said, please click on like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because that's going to let you know when I'm going live. So I do love to do these pop-ups as often as I can. I do work a full-time job, for those of you who are new. So that does interfere with my passion, which is tarot, and connecting with you guys. And, this bill paying, adulting stinks, but I do have to work full-time. But my passion is coming on here and loving up on you guys and letting you know how important you are to me. So, yeah, please click on like and subscribe and that notification bell. Look, if you hit that notification bell, let me know if you get notified tomorrow when I go on live, because I definitely will be here tomorrow between 6:30 and 7. No doubt. That is my normal scheduled time. It's on my schedule to go live every week. So no doubt. All right. But let's continue. Let's go back to Just Janelle. It says, Just Janelle asks, will my love next connection have kids or want kids? Okay. Will Janelle's next love connection, how are they going to feel about kids? Are kids going to be in the mix for Janelle with her next love connection? I feel like you're still healing from something. Is there something that you're still healing from? It's not answering the question you wanted to answer. And again, this is the honesty that I'm telling you. I can only tell you, you can ask all the questions in the world, but I can only tell you what is coming out. First of all, we have the Fool. Okay, so I feel like you're stuck in there's something you're still healing from. You're still tied to the past with something. So I feel like nothing is going to happen until you cut those ties. So you're talking about your next love, but are you finished with your old love? Like, I feel like there has to be a complete disconnection before the universe is going to allow you to meet somebody and start a family with them. I know that's not the question you asked, but I do have to tell you what's coming out. So I do feel like there might be something or somebody who maybe you're not connected to them, but they are still in your energy. Maybe they're texting you every once in a while and you're like, okay, buzz off, buddy. Maybe it's time to block them. Disconnect from them totally. Because until that is disconnected entirely, the universe isn't going to provide another option for you. Just Janelle asks again, should I take the night or day job position? Okay, let's see. What advice can we give to Just Janelle? Night or day? What's the energy there? Spirit, night or day for Just Janelle? Night or day for Just Janelle? Night or day? That didn't really tell me anything. Night or day for Just Janelle? I'm not really getting any kind of answer there. I feel like I'm getting there's new opportunities come in. So that would, be for the position. But I'm also seeing that the Page of Swords, which is like lack of clarity. And we have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's like lack of clarity, lack of passion. Which isn't, and I don't have my clearing cards with me right now because I'm outside. Spirit, what do you mean? Feeling left out? Like I trust in the universe? I'm not sure that this... So there's some reason you're feeling left out from something. Like you're not part of a community. At work, maybe there's some kind of clique at work that you're feeling left out of. But you're being asked to trust. Trust your guides and guardians, but I feel like this isn't even a job that you really are loving that much anymore. There's going to be other options coming in for you. So, I mean, that didn't really answer your question, but we can't really, there's not really any kind of answer for this or that. You can't really answer that with tarot. Okay, Carla asks, so what would be better for me right now? Stay in my current relationship or be myself? What is in Carla's energy as far as what's good for her? What's in Carla's energy regarding what is good for her? What is the energy of her current relationship? Okay, now, just as we had a card that fell off the table when these cards came out, we have one for you that was from the overall energy, and we got strength. So I feel like Spirit's saying something about strength. Learning lessons. We have the Hierophant taking the lessons with you, and there's an emotional disconnect here. So while I can't, I mean, it's not going to say, oh, stay in the relationship or be by yourself. I just feel like there's an emotional disconnect. And maybe you have to have the strength to take the lessons and do with what you want with that information. But there is I'm feeling like there's definitely, you're asked to be strong through this time. And there is emotional disconnect. And take the lessons and reflect on them to make this decision. Okay, hi Maya, how are you? Thank you for saying hi, that's so sweet. Aisha asked, could it be that A is attracted to me but doesn't want to be? Is A attracted to Aisha? I mean, it could be. We have the King of Pentacles energy. So that is somebody older, more established. Can I have one more thing? Thank you. I feel like he doesn't have the... Maybe he doesn't have the self-esteem to go for somebody younger. A lack of ego. No confidence to go for somebody younger. Okay, it's me again asks. Okay, you're in no contact currently. This resonates a lot. I feel like Scorpio might say something. Oh, okay. Good, I'm glad it resonated. I love that feedback. Okay, here's something weird over here. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, hopefully it's not too weird. I don't see anything. It would be my luck. And Janice says, I forgot to mention, you're looking pretty. Aw, and cute with this hair. Oh, thank you. Okay, and Jana asks, please tell me how will be by this coming week. How will be this coming week? Okay, so how is this week going to be for Jana? How is this week? Ooh, ooh. I feel like you are feeling left out. Wounded, you might be hurt by something. But I do feel like there's changes coming in for you. So be on the lookout for that. Now, tower moments don't have to be bad. Remember, tower moments are just changes. They might not be changes that you planned. So it might be a surprise for you. But, and it might, maybe you might be feeling wounded or hurt by it, but it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. So you might see changes coming in. Okay, so, and Jana, does Alabash have any feelings for me? Oh, I think I answered this. Does Alabash have any feelings? Abalash. I feel like they're too busy. I feel like they don't notice you. They're too busy. Spirit, what do you mean by the Hierophant in this? Does Avalanche have any feelings? What do you mean by the Hierophant? Like something might come out of it. They're tied up with something. Yeah, this person is tied up with something. Is this person seeing anybody else? Because we have Queen of Pentacles energy. That could be you because somebody you work with, Queen of Pentacles, representing money. He might be more immature than you because we do have the Knight of Pentacles too. So I feel like this is an immature energy. feel like they have their hands full. I don't feel like they're going to show you attention, at least just not right now. Not the attention that you want. Hi, Jazz. Candy, energy can always change. Energy's fluid. That's why these readings are, I can't read the future, because you can make one decision and your whole energy flow is changed. That's why when I say I can only read what's in front of you right now, because you can wake up and make a different decision tomorrow and your whole future can be changed. So yes, of course the energy can change between you and Professor Alfredo. 100%. So you just have to trust in divine timing. Just let things be natural. And I feel like that's the best advice I can give you. Yes, energy changes. And that goes for anything. You know, somebody can change their path in an instant. So you don't know what's ahead of you. You don't know what is going on in Professor Alfredo's life. Maybe he can make a different decision tomorrow and things change. So you just never know. So of course things can change. That's why you have to manifest. That's why you have to keep your energy high. Stay out of your head. Stay present. Drop the anxiety. Stop overthinking. Because all these things help you to remain present. And when you remain present, it raises your energy and vibration. And it draws in more magnetic energy towards you. And that helps you with your manifestation. The higher your energy, the faster your manifestations come in. So, of course, things can change in the blink of an eye. Okay, Jazz, I don't know if I'm going to get to all your questions tonight because I'm only going to be out here for about 8 more minutes. I am freezing, and I've already been on for almost an hour and a half. So, Jazz, I know you always have a lot of questions, so I'm sorry to disappoint, but I do want to be honest with you. Okay, so Jazz says, what was the dream I had where I said I don't need to change, but I... What? What was Jazz's dream trying to tell her? What was Jazz's dream trying to tell her? Okay, that it looks like there are things that aren't going to be... Okay, so I feel like you're going to be disappointed with an outcome of something. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. So I feel like there's some kind of outcome that's going to come that you're going to be disappointed in. So, and it looks like with this Queen of Pentacles energy that you might be losing money. So that might have something to do with you, but I feel like that you're not going to like the outcome of a certain situation. Jazz asks, what? Well, I just went over that. What is blocking me from manifesting things for me? Low energy, low vibration, lack of gratitude. You know, the way you speak to yourself, your self-esteem, so many things there is that's blocking you from manifesting, or your manifestations coming in. It's a lifestyle change. It doesn't come overnight. You're not going to plant seeds and things aren't going to come in for you tomorrow. Yep, we have Judgment in reverse. Stuck in a cycle. You're stuck with you're just doing the same thing over and over again with the same people. You're not willing to cut ties with people. People who you need to cut ties with. Yep. Leaving the past in the past. Disconnecting with people who you don't have an emotional connection with or don't have any kind of support from. Okay, Aisha says, does R wish well for me regarding my career and future? Does R wish well? Yes. They are your cheerleaders, what I just heard. They are cheering for you. Yeah, they want the best for you. I love that. They're like manifesting opportunities for you. They see you as winning. R is a cheerleader for you. I love that energy. What is in my energy about what's good for me? What is good for having strength and courage? It looks like it's going to be hard getting there. It's not going to be an easy journey. But you have to have strength and courage to get there. And see yourself as bigger than you are. Have pride in yourself. Know your worth. Southern girls are real. Can you tell me the energy around my daughter Johanna? I feel like she might be involved with somebody who is very cold. Like has a cold heart, is short-tempered, I just heard. Very blunt. Straight to the point. I do feel like Joanna is very generous. She's a giving person, which is beautiful. You don't see that in a lot of 18-year-olds these days. Very generous. Gives back when she can, pays it forward when she can. I do feel like she might have somebody around her that is misleading her. Not treating her with respect, not out for her greatest good, might be trying to sabotage or manipulate. All right, so unfortunately I have to leave here, but I'll be back on tomorrow. So don't fret. I will be here tomorrow. I had so much fun out here tonight with you guys. I'm so sorry it was dark. I really wanted you to see how pretty the trees were and how pretty my backdrop was. But unfortunately, by the time I got here, it was already pitch black. I hope you guys had fun. I love being here for you, and please don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. That will let you know when I'm going live tomorrow and going forward. I appreciate every single one of you, and you're always in my thoughts, and sending out healing, beautiful, positive energy to everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.